Right, buckle up, folks. We're diving into the wild ride that's my life, courtesy of the Draw My Life YouTube challenge. Yeah, I know I'm fashionably late to my own life story party, but hey, better late than never, right? Alright, hold on to your hats because we are entering the whirlwind saga of my life. So, rewind to the year 1756, January the 27th, where the music world was graced with baby Mozart. Luckily for me, I popped into the world on the same day, in the cozy town of Paarl. Now, I wasn't the baby Mozart, I just happened to share a birthday with the guy. Missed on the musical prodigy gene. Darn it! Born the younger dude in a two-brother crew. I've got an older sibling, yeah? He's the wise, experienced one. Birth, though, was a bit of a spectacle. I came out not making a peep, just chilling. And my parents were probably thinking, did we order the silent special? Quick visit to the dock and voila, I'm back in business, baby. Life take 2. Even though I first saw the light of day in Paarl, my growing up shenanigans all went down in Wellington. Now here's a little twist to this story. I never quite vibed with the whole formal school structure thing. And that's the irony. My mum's a kindergarten principal. And as a matter of fact, I've practically been in a school-like structure since I could rock a diaper. Now, we all remember those "what do you want to be when you grow up?" questions in school. Yeah. My answer changed daily. And I blame it on my folks, who kept whispering in my ear that I could be whatever I wanted. No limits, baby. Fast forward to me growing up into a bigger, more complicated human. And it was time to swap my mom's school for primary school. This transition was a mission on its own. Tears were my daily accessory, and my bro couldn't stand seeing his little bro unhappy. His solution? Kidnapping me. Well, not really, but he would whisk me away from school and I would waltz back the next day solo, like nothing happened. He would be in a hell of a lots of troubles though. Now, the primary school I don't really know why this was probably one of the best schools in the country at the time. I just did not want to go to school. A bit easy on details due to ethical reasons and poppy act, But long story short, I got bumped to grade 1, and let's just say it wasn't exactly a cakewalk. Fast forward to grade 3, we had to sketch our dreams. I drew a dude in a white coat. I know what you're all thinking. This guy was creating art in a massive canvas. And guess what? That's pretty much what I'm doing these days. Although some people do not always see the beauty in what mathematics has to offer, but that is the life of an artist. Only the true artist can see the beauty of something so deep. Oh, did I mention I'm a creator at heart? Found that artists live a life of poverty, pain, and a sprinkle of pleasure. Classic artist vibes, right? That's probably why I have not yet fully pursued the artistic lifestyle. I want a full pleasure, Let's go back to the story. High school hits, and once again I'm questioning the grand purpose of it all. I can read, write, and do basic math. What more do you need in life, right? But hey, I agreed to hit up the same school where my bro aced his matric. Let's see how this saga unfolds. This is roundabout when my parents dropped a knowledge bomb that stuck with me like glue on a summer sidewalk. And here's the lesson of the day. Never let schooling get in the way of your education. Real talk now, people. Life's not all about sitting in a classroom. There's a whole circus out there waiting for you, and you don't need a formal school ticket to join it. So, the second day of high school, And guess what? I pulled a Houdini. Partners in crime? My mom, my dad, and bro. Picture this. A scorching hot January day, we hop on a train and off we go to register my brother at university. Lesson learned. Parents, you the real MVPs. Take your kid on a school skipping adventure. Be the hero who teaches them life juiciest bits. Because let's face it, teachers know their curriculum and that's about it. But you know your kid. And I'd recommend a kid playing hooky at least 4 times a term. Trust me. I did it. And by the ripe old age of 13, I was sitting at university lecturer with my brother by the end of term 1. Now listen carefully, parents. This isn't a how-to guide. I'm just saying how it happened and how it happened for me. My parents knew all about it. And we practically done a full term's curriculum, finish and clear, with time to spare at the school that I was at that time. And I want to give a shout out to those awesome teachers for being curriculum wizards. And some of them are still in the school system today. Sports were my jam. Athletics, rugby, I did it all. It wasn't just about winning games. It was about learning life's nitty-gritty lessons, discipline, dedication, and motivation. And yeah, this meant that I skipped a few more days of school because of sports. But don't worry, my parents were on it. I played hard, but they made sure I caught up on those missed lessons. Fast forward to grade 8, we had the brainiacs from various primary schools in Wellington all in one class. Unbeknownst to me, I was in an academic showdown and walked away with 2nd place. Not my usual turf, but hey, I was proud of my academic side hustle while rocking it in sports and art. Time flew, and in 2010, back in Paarl, I decided to focus on my passion for sports. 4 years of learning, not just from textbooks, but more so from after-school shenanigans. A territory I got comfy in, where hard work equaled fun. Something the grown-up world seems to have misplaced. Blink, and I'm wearing that matric cap for myself. Now, I wasn't gung-ho about hitting the books further, but my hometown Wellington had delivered of the country's finest educators, and I thought, why not give it a shot? Hello, Cape Peninsula University of Technology, CPUT, where rules loosen and freedom reigns. University where you flourish in freedom, break down barriers, and refuse to be a square in a world that sometimes tries to mold you into one. Remember that grade I skipped when I first stepped into the school scene? Well, it came back to bite me. I matriculated a year earlier than I have budgeted for. Not because I was a school enthusiast, but life's got its own plans. So I opted onto the university rugby scene in 2014. We were Gardens Tech, playing in a league that needed a magnifying glass to find us. And I'm so glad that they are playing in a super league from this coming year. Up you techies! Sports kept me sane, offering me a balance when life got tunnel visioned. It's easy to forget there is more to life than one's chosen path. Sports slapped me back to reality. There's always someone working harder or a rising star waiting to steal the spotlight. Amid all the tackles and touchdowns, heartbreaks decided to crash the party. Sports once again played therapist, helping me recover and rediscover myself. It's funny how pain can lead to personal growth and a bit of withdrawal from the social circus. Fast forward to university life, where I had the freedom to explore 17 subjects in the first year. Freedom, though, wasn't everyone's cup of tea. Some struggled with the lack of structure, but it worked wonders for my critical thinking skills. Sports, marathons, and athletics filled my university days with joy. And just for kicks, I decided to try my luck in a pageant. And guess what? I walked away as Mr. CPUT Wellington. My confidence was soaring. I even went as far as writing a manifesto, and I landed the spot on the Student Representative Council as the Sports, Arts and Culture Officer. Now, student politics is a maze of structures, rules and negotiations, especially during the fees must fall movement. And this was for me a year of juggling peacekeeping and negotiations. I eventually majored in mathematics and economics. And to be brutally honest, recalling the intellectual gems from those two subjects is like trying to remember what I had for lunch 3 Tuesdays ago. They did some wizardry on my brain, making me all proficient and reasonable, always juggling the various factors in any situation to conjure the best possible solution. Now let's talk mathematics. It's the universe language, right? Well, in my revelation, boils down to ones and zeros. It's like navigating a maze of choices, a bit like Matrix-style decision making. Choose wisely and you might just dodge those bullet-like problems. Economics, on the other hand, whispered in my ear, there's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. Everything's got a price tag, even that seemingly innocent snack. It taught me to read people like a book and predict outcomes as if I had a crystal ball. Being observant on both micro and macro levels simultaneously became my superpower. Moreover, Marvel heroes. So there you have it, my journey through the intellectual jungle of numbers and theories. It might not be as riveting as an action movie, but hey, at least I didn't spill my lunch on the answer sheet. Graduated in 2017, and by 2018 I found myself in a new province, freezing my metaphorical literal socks off. It had the ideal circumstances though. That one thing was missing. More in that in another video. I packed my bags up and I came back home, a bit homesick and in a desperate need of some soul searching. In the passport line, I got a call from a principal who wanted me to start teaching the next day. I negotiated a day off. Priorities, right? And that's how my teaching journey in mathematics and English began. And it's been a roller coaster since. Teaching is an enriching yet challenging career. It throws extreme challenges at us daily. But the satisfaction of making a difference keeps us coming back. As the journey continues, there's an exciting chapter unfolding in my teaching career. For the deets, check out Meneer Cordeur YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe there as well. Life's a crazy roller coaster and I'm just hanging on for the ride. Stay tuned for the next episode, The Chronicles of Jason Lee Cordeur. It's gonna be a blast. Soos ouma altyd sal sê, never a dull moment.